Everyone, welcome to Ray Shikshan Sanstha's Western Region English Medium YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn subject EVS Standard 4th, lesson number 5, Water for Every Household, video number 10. In the previous video, we have learned about the some containers used for storing water at home. Methods to take care of drinking water. Care of drinking water, and water does not become stale. Now student, today we are going to learn water supply for a human settlement. Lakes, rivers, reservoirs are our sources of water. They are often at long distances from our houses. It is difficult to collect water from such distant places. Besides, we cannot be sure that the water can be used as it is for drinking. A large water source is identified near a settlement. The water from it is brought through a large pipes to a common place. There, the water is made safe for drinking. This is called the purification of water. Arrangements are made to distribute this water all over the town or a city. This is called distribution of water. Means this is a purification water, and after that purification water, there is a distribution of water. Water tanks at a height. We know that water flows downwards, but if we want to lift water upwards, we have to use some force. To do that, we need to use a machine. Machines used for lifting water are called pumps. Pumps run on diesel or electricity. Use of electric pumps. Before electricity was discovered, it was not possible to raise water to a very great heights, but electric pumps can help us to do so. Hence, water can be filled in tanks at a height, that is a water towers, and supplied from there to towns and cities. There is a lot of use of electric pumps nowadays also. Journey of water from source to house. Such tanks are used to store the water that leaves the water purification plant. According to the need, water is released from these tanks through big pipes. This pipe branches out into many smaller pipes which lead the water to different areas around the large water tank. In a particular area, the pipe branches out into smaller and smaller pipes which take water to every house. This is a journey from source to house. Human beings cannot live without water. Hence, it is necessary to have a source of water as close as possible to where we live. That is why in olden days, cities grew on the banks of big rivers. There are many such cities in our country. Delhi is the capital of our country. It is situated on the banks of a river Yamuna in North India, Patna on the banks of Ganga in Bihar, and Nashik in Maharashtra on the bank of the Godavari are other examples of such ancient cities. So student, this is a journey of water from source to house. Next is a water supply. Even today, in some places, water is drawn from wells or bore wells for use at home. But it needs to be ensured that the water is potable. If it is not, then it should be boiled for the purpose of drinking, so that it will not endanger our health. Well and borewells or borewells water can be used for cleaning, washing clothes, for growing plants, etc. Water tanker. In some places, water is supplied by transporting it by means of tankers. This tanker is a machine that runs on diesel. The tanker that brings water to a certain area. Student, you also have seen the tanker. Hand pump and pump. The hand pump is used muscular energy to run and it lifts water from a bore well. The pump is used electricity to run. This pump is used to store water in the water tower. We should take as much water as we need in our house. Water is valuable. Water purification, storage and distribution are the processes that requires a lot of money. Electricity or diesel are used to run the machines for these purposes. A lot of money is spent for this work. Potable water proves to be an expensive substance and we must take care of this valuable resource. We should not waste or contaminate this water. Use water without a wastage. Turn off the tap while brushing teeth. Take a shorter bath. Turn off a tap while applying soap. Turn off tap after each use. We can save water as if the water you have taken in a mug to wash your face is left over, then don't throw it away. You can use it after later. Then, if you throw away the water used for washing vegetable, fruit, etc., then don't throw it. You can use this water for growing plants. When rinsing things under a tap, don't turn the tap fully on. You can on the tap just enough. What we have learned: if we use water from other sources, we should ensure that it is a potable. Water is a valuable. Take good care of it. Obtaining potable water involves labor as well as expense. Water should be stored properly and used carefully. So student, do understand the concepts and revise at home. Thank you.